Definitions of noun clause. In previous our different videos, we have discussed noun clauses, noun clause. In today's video, our focus area will be functions of noun clause. Though these are not very difficult if you have really familiarity with a few different terms, wherever the noun is placed, then it will be easier for you to understand. What are the different functions? Different functions are basically according to the different positions and usage of noun clause. Let's move ahead. Let's see what we are going to discuss next. First, let's have a quick review of a noun clause definition. A noun clause is always a dependent clause. Please keep it in mind. Whenever a noun clause will be used, it will be always used as a dependent clause that function as a noun in a sentence. Unlike a regular noun, a noun clause cannot stand alone as a sentence because it does not express a complete thought. That's why it is considered a dependent clause. And to complete his thoughts, one most important thing which is needed, that is an independent clause. Without independent clause, our dependent clause cannot work. So it will be not worthwhile. For instance, here my dog will eat. It's okay. Whatever food I give it. So whatever food I give it, this is basically what this is, this highlighted part, this bold and red in color part, which is started from subordinating conjunction. This is basically noun clause. Keep it remember one another important thing. Noun clause always, a dependent clause always start with subordinating conjunction. So when we talk about a noun clause, it acts as a noun in a sentence, and as many positions are occupied by a noun, the same positions have been occupied by noun clause, like as a subject, as an object, as a complement, or as object of a preposition. Now let's first subject noun clause. A subject noun clause is a dependent clause that functions as a subject of a sentence. So it means noun clause is used at the place of subject. This is the easiest version. It begins with a subordinating condition such as that, but, whether, or if. Here are some examples. That he is coming to the party is great news. That is what that is basically the subordinating conjunction. So that he is coming to the party. This whole part is what this is playing the role of subject. So this whole part is noun clause. Then whether we go to the beach or the mountains, this again, this part has been started with what? With subordinating conjunction. And this complete part, whether we go to the beach or the mountains, this complete part is noun clause, and as it is at the place of subject, so that's why it is noun clause functions as a subject. More examples. What amuses my son is always surprising. What amuses my son? This part is what this is basically subject. So here this noun clause is using as a subject. So please keep it remember whenever we talk about clause, in clause one thing is very essential, and that is verb. How we would finish the assignment on time, till on time. How is basically what? Subordinating conjunction. How we would finish the assignment on time. This complete part is basically subject and working as a noun clause. So here, this is noun clause as subject. Then again, whoever leaves the last. Now, whoever is what? Whoever is basically is subordinating conjunction, and then till part, the last, this is working as what? This is working as a subject. So this is the example of noun clause function as a subject. Then object noun clauses. And object noun clauses is a dependent clause that function as the direct object, indirect object, or object of a preposition and sentence. But object of a preposition and sentence we will discuss later on. It begins with a subordinating conjunction such as that, whether, or if. Here are some examples. Examples are, I know that he is coming to the party. I know. I know what? That he is coming. And that is what? That is basically subordinating conjunction. Again, please keep it remember, dependent clauses always start with subordinating conjunction. She asked what? Whether we had finished the project. So this whether is subordinating conjunction, and this till from whether till project. This is noun clause, and if you focus on its placement is object. I repeat, though we have already discussed in our previous videos, that please keep it remember when we talk about A noun. So, to know the noun, to judge a noun, if any sentence, word, clause that gives you the answer of what, who, whose, whom. I repeat, any clause which gives you the answer of what, who, whose, whom. It means that is noun clause. So here it is working as an object. Noun clause is working as an object. He is worried. Worried about what? If he will pass the test. So this is what? This is again, this is at the place of object. So this is noun clause acting as an object. More examples. My dog will eat. Eat what? Whatever food I give it. Then does anyone know? Does anyone know what? Where I could find a clinic. So where I could find a clinic, I start with subordinating conjunction until and. This is basically what it is occupying the place of object. So that's why noun clause is functioning as an object. I know what to do. So what to do is what? It is the example of noun clause function as an object. They enjoy. They enjoy whenever they visit us. So whenever they visit us, this is the example of noun clause function as an object. Now noun clauses as object of preposition. If a noun clause follows a preposition, the whole noun clause is considered the object of the preposition. So the what is the must thing? See the example, one cannot cooperate with people. Like it will be started as regular with the help of subordinating conjunction. It will fulfill all the requirement of a sentence. But before this, you can observe preposition must be there, like with people, and then it is there. So this is what, this is basically the example of object of preposition. Then next, I am not interested in. Interested in. This is this interested in, and in is what? In is basically used here as a preposition. So in whatever Alex says. So whatever Alex says, this is basically noun clause, and but as it is used after the preposition. So here it is fulfilling this demand that this is basically noun clause which is used as object of preposition. Then last but not least, we have noun clauses as subject complement. When we talk about subject complement, any clause, any noun clause which gives you more information regarding subject is called noun clause used as subject complement. I repeat, any noun clause which gives more information regarding subject and the verb which will be used, that will be linking verb in between them. That is what? That is, it means your subject complement is there. Noun clause is used as a subject complement. Like you can become. Become is what? It's a linking verb. So you can become whomever you want to be in life. Whom you want to be in life, that is information regarding you. So it means this is referring to the you is subject. So this will be, this noun clause is used as subject complement. Is the problem is what? That the street crime is getting worse every year. This clause, this part of the sentence is giving information regarding subject, and subject is the problem. So it means this is what, and is the problem is this first is used here as a linking verb. So that's why this noun clause is used here as subject complement. Now it is your turn to identify. Whoever comes up with an idea will be acknowledged. Whoever comes up with an idea. So whoever is subordinating conjunction, whoever comes up with an idea, this part is used at the place of subject or object. Let's check. Yes, this is used, this noun clause is used as a subject form, as a subject. Then do you know when the next bus will arrive? When? When is, see, how can you identify with the help of subordinating conjunctions as well? So when the next bus will arrive, this is what, here your noun clause is used as an object. Then next, she asked if I was coming. She asked if I was coming. So now see, she asked if I was coming. Placement you need to check. This part is placed at the place of object. So what is it? It is this noun clause is used as an object. She asked me what I was doing. She asked me what I was doing. So this is what. She is basically subject, asked is verb, and me is basically object. So here she asked me. She asked me. So it is telling you what? Now think about it. It is here giving you more information. To whom this part is talking about, me or she? She asked me. So noun clause indicators, these are very important. Noun clauses can be identified. It is just a quick review for you. Noun clauses can be identified by specific indicators that signal their presence in a sentence. These indicators include relative pronouns, interrogative pronouns, subordinating conjunctions. When you see one of these indicators in a sentence or in simple, overall, if we call them subordinating conjunctions, interrogative pronoun or relative pronoun, whenever these are visible, so it means that is the indicator that noun clause is there. But please keep it remember, you need to focus on its functions. If functions are in mind, you can easily observe. For this, you need a lot of practice. After ample practice, you can understand. Whenever you read something, try to find out such examples at the time of reading. That maybe a few days practice, you would be able to find them out easily. Again, if we take a quick review, a noun clause is a dependent clause and cannot stand alone as a sentence. And the noun clause always serves as a noun. It takes the same positions as a noun can take. So it can be concluded that noun clause is a dependent clause that has different functions as a subject and object of preposition or complement. Here we are going to end our video and hopefully you have learned a lot, but please keep in remember nothing is very easy nor is very difficult. One thing which is needed that is use or lose. So use these things, practice these things, and these will be easy for you. Maybe in the beginning these are difficult. And if you don't have a concept of clause, a noun clause, already in previous videos we have already discussed in detail. So you can first have a look of those and then move towards this noun clause.